Hey everyone, it's Kitty and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the buttons down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, and panning. And today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. I want to call this like a fall get ready with me, so I'll probably post it sometime in October. I have another get ready with me I still have to edit before this one. That's a side note. That one will definitely be posted before this one. I'm trying to post that as maybe a bonus upload because I wanted to go up for September ends. So yeah, probably gonna do that eventually. But anyways, I wanted to film just like a fall get ready with me and stuff. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And I'm super excited. I want to like pull out a palette I haven't used in such a long time and do like kind of a fall look with that. I might also mix some other palettes and stuff, and I'll probably use some of my like project pan items in this video. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with priming, and I'm actually gonna do this on camera because I'm going to, I think I want to do my eyes first today. I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. Change it up a little bit. So I'm using the Porefessional Hydrate. I got this in my recent Ipsy bag, and I've been liking this. I've been trying to use it up, obviously, because it's not cruelty free or anything like that, but this has been really a nice primer, and if it was cruelty free, I would definitely buy it and stuff. And I'm supposed to get a new makeup in tomorrow, so I might film like an IGTV Wednesday because tomorrow's my birthday, and I did ask for some things from the Rare Beauty line. I'm also might buy more stuff from the line and stuff, and I'm really excited about that line. I know a lot of people are like celebrity makeup brands are kind of boring, but I am excited about that brand. I love Selena. I went to her concert. It was like my first concert when I was 15, literally almost a decade ago, literally tomorrow a decade ago. Oh my gosh. Let me know what your favorite primers are, because I'm like, I like don't have any I like right now. I like my primer and my foundation category right now are very bare, and I like to keep my base products very minimal. Like I usually only have one powder at a time and that kind of stuff, but that part of my collection is kind of bare. So let me know your favorites that are, of course, cruelty free. I really want to try the Joe one. I think they're cruelty free, but that one is at CVS, and I don't have a CVS. When I was in college I did, because College Town had one. Here at home, no. So then I'm gonna quickly just go in with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. I really like this stuff, if you guys know that. I think I'm gonna try and film my quarantine favorites today and stuff, because obviously, I mean, we're all quarantined to a point, but I think I'm gonna try and film that today. I also want to film a new palette tag, so you'll see that video with either before this or within the next few weeks and stuff. And then I also need to plan out videos. I also want to get my room back to its original state so I can film my redecorating video. I have to fix behind my door. My parents are like, oh, it's no rush, it's no rush. I'm like, but I want to film my video. So hopefully I can get that done soon so I can film my room tour. I want to get it up in October, but we'll see on that. So today I want to pull out my Tartelette Toasted 3. Did you guys see that they're coming out with a new Tartelette palette? But it looks weird, like they're bundling it. I don't know. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Actually, I don't really pay attention to Tarte releases, but this has got to be I think this is my favorite Tarte palette. A lot of people say they like the in Bloom the best, but I think this one's my favorite. I have all 3 of them. I have the 1, 2, and 3. The Tartelette in Bloom, Tartelette Toasted, have them all. I love this palette. This used to be my favorite palette in 2018. I used this a lot, and I've actually done a video where I use this full palette on my eyes, so if you want to check that out, I'll try to find it and link it down below for you. The eyes, I am going to use my shadow that's in my ColourPop palette. I really need to get like a solo palette. I really want to buy some like Sydney Grace eyeshadows, because Sydney here on YouTube, A Diary of a Beauty Guru Wannabe, love her channel. She posts about them all the time, and I'm like, I want to try it. They have such beautiful purples, and they're having a sale, so I'm honestly tempted, but I need to like buy myself like a palette. It's not this, because I don't have like a Z palette, and I wouldn't buy a Z palette Z palette brand, because I've heard bad things about the company, so I don't want to support that. But I do want to buy Sydney Grace eyeshadows. It just looks so gorgeous, and I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna take this white that's in my Tartelette Project Pan collab and put it in my eyes. This is in Firefly and it's going pretty well. I feel like it'll be in the project for maybe 2 months. I don't know, that could be being very optimistic, but I do have like a decent size hand on it. And this palette needs to be wiped down because whenever I swirl my brush, it just ends up going everywhere. So that's a thing. And yeah, so I usually just go from lid to crease to brow bone and really make sure everything is set. And I love the shades in this palette so much. So I think I'm gonna take probably Cashmere and Warmth to start out. I'm gonna go in kind of crazy, but try to not be like too crazy, if that makes sense. And I'm just gonna blend this into my crease. I love this palette, like seriously. I know I've already said that, but I seriously do. It's just such a pretty palette and it's one of the better Tarte palettes in my opinion and stuff. I just really like it. I remember Tarte used to be everything for me and now it's kind of like not. I think their palettes are still good. I just don't love the releases anymore and I don't know. It's not that I hate the brand, it's just that it's not my top brand, if that makes any sense. So I'm just trying to kind of warm it up in here. So I'm just gonna keep blending and stuff. What are you guys most excited for fall? I'm definitely excited for just like cooler weather and we've kind of already gotten that where I live in New York. So that's exciting, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty much just excited for like cooler weather. I really want like some fall bonfires. These are all the things I missed when I was in college. So I'm just looking to soak up these things because obviously I didn't have a bonfire at college. So I'm just looking forward to like just the little things like that, like bonfires, that kind of stuff. I'm like debating if I want to lay down a glitter glue because I just love glitter glues. Mine's like clogged though, so that's been so much fun because that happened. So I definitely need to get like a toothpick or something. I'm just gonna place this onto my lid from inner corner to probably like almost the edge. I kind of want to keep whatever's there, but I also want it to like be nicely. I might honestly experiment to the looks tonight that I want to do tomorrow. It's like one of my favorite things to do is like to play and like experiment with different looks I can do. So I'm going to take that shade Flame that I mentioned before. I'm not realizing I never made my bed for filming, but you honestly can't see it with the way I'm sitting, which I love about the setup. And Cooper's scratching himself. Speaking of Cooper, last night, he literally hopped up in my bed, like randomly, and he like slept in here for a few hours, and then I went up to the bathroom, and then he's like, nope, just kidding, I want to go to mom and dad's room. And I'm like, thanks, Cooper, thanks. So before this video, I'm gonna have a birthday haul coming up. I always do those. I actually didn't get to do one last year because my birthday was on a Sunday. So obviously I couldn't film like on a Monday and stuff. And some of the items that I did get for my birthday didn't come in until much later. So I ended up doing like a birthday haul on my blog, but I've done a birthday haul every year since being on YouTube. So I've done one in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and now 2020. Well, 2019 technically I didn't do a YouTube one, but like I said, I did one on my blog. And I love this shade. Like I love the fiery type shades. It's definitely my look. It's definitely what I like. So yeah, now I'm gonna take some more of this glitter glue and I am going to go on to same part of my eyes. And I am going to just apply that. Again, I have too much glitter glue on my lid and that is on your glitter glue not cooperating. We love that. And I actually take some and kind of mix it over that. I just feel like sometimes when you do that, it just applies even more pigmented. And these shadows are like decently pigmented. It's just, I love the look of a foiled eyeshadow. Y'all, you know what I love about my birthday is getting a free Starbucks drink. I'm trying to think of the most extra drink I can get. Like $8 of Starbucks tomorrow, but it'll be free for my birthday. I'm honestly trying to strive for that. I love coffee. I especially love I like Starbucks. Like, I don't get like black coffee anywhere, so honestly, like, I don't really care. Like I care, but like if it doesn't taste like, I usually like my drinks are on the sweeter side, so like they're usually good. Whether the coffee, well, there's such thing as bad coffee because my college sometimes the coffee was great and then it got bad. So there's such thing obviously as bad coffee, but I also feel like if you have sweeter coffee, it's not as noticeable, if that makes any sense to you. Oh yeah, I love this look. Now I'm just gonna take my finger and take that shimmer shade, or simmer, it's called simmer, and I'm gonna put that on the center of my eyelid to kind of just brighten it up. And I also might take Sunset and do the same kind of thing, just like pressing it in there. And then I'm just gonna take this and kind of blend it like so. I love that. Then I'm gonna go onto my face now. Primer's obviously all soaked in. Gonna take my typical ColourPop foundation. I've been loving this stuff. So good. I need to like pick up another foundation, not because I need foundation, but I like having multiples to work with, and I don't want this one. Like I just got this one, so I'm not really worried about it running out. Obviously I still have like a lot left, but I kind of want like for filming, I mean, I don't really care if I use the same foundation every day, but kind of for filming, I do want like another foundation just to change it up. So if you have any favorite drugstore foundations, let me know. I've been debating if I was gonna get the Rare Beauty one, just because I did hear, I don't know, I've heard pretty good things about it. I haven't seen anybody do like an update review from first impressions, but I have heard like pretty good things about it, so I am curious to get that. And honestly, the shade is a little light for me. I do like it for myself, like I don't think it's bad, but I definitely think I could have gone like a shade or two darker of it, my foundation, but I do think it matches like almost perfectly, so it's kind of hard to say. But when I first put it on, I'm like, wow, Casper, hello. But it's actually like pretty good match. And honestly, I just did one pump and that covers so well. We love. I used a brush yesterday and even I didn't get this good of coverage. I mean, it does like show a little bit of redness. It does cover everything, doesn't actually cover every single flaw, but it covers very well. And if you need more, you just apply a little bit more and you put it on the areas where you really need it. I'm gonna take my ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this under my eyes. So I'm trying to just do like little lines, not do like a thick layer of concealer. I mostly focus it on my inner corner because that's where I really need it, but other than that, you don't need too much. And this is the matching one, obviously, for the foundation. So I always love how they pair together. And I do like doing concealer and foundation together, like using the same line for both. I do want to try the ColourPop, or not the ColourPop, I'm using ColourPop, Katie. I do want to try the CoverGirl one. They have like a ultimate cover, full cover concealer that I kind of want to try. I've been sneezing so bad, like allergies are terrible. I mean, obviously a lot worse could happen, but I'm like, why? Why does this have to happen? Can I just explain how much I love the Real Techniques sponges? They're just so good. Like there's honestly nothing better than a Real Techniques sponge. And I've tried so many. I mean, there's some that come close, but Beauty Blender, Real Techniques any day in this household. Literally. So I'm just gonna take this elf powder. I love this stuff. I'm gonna try to link everything I use in like a Pinterest board so you guys can just like shop through there and stuff, because I love this powder. It's honestly my fave. I'm gonna post a poll on Instagram. Obviously you'll see the poll before you see this video. I'm gonna see if you guys want like September favorites or you want me to just call it current favorites, because I haven't filmed a favorites video since I did my current favorites in March. I just haven't been trying out that much stuff, so it's literally pointless for me even to film a favorites video. But if you guys want one, I am more than happy to do one. So let me know on that. One thing I do like about doing my eyes first is then I can go into like bronzer and stuff like that after I set. And my eyes still feel tacky. So I'm just gonna take this brush and kind of try to set it. Also, if you guys have any like fall videos you want to see from me, let me know. Wow, I can't believe I've only been filming for like almost 25 minutes. Like, that's good because like that means like I'm moving fast. We love that. Okay, so I haven't used any project pan items, but I want to. First put on my chapstick because my lips are crusty. I'm getting those like wintry lips that I always have. I'm trying to figure out what kind of like lip look I want to do today. I'm thinking maybe that and this. I also need to like keep using some of my other lippies I have. Like, I literally don't care about the bareminerals liquid lipstick. I'm honestly to the point where I want to like throw it out, not gonna lie. But I'm trying to use this up and I'm getting so close. Sometimes I'll just put it on at night to get more use out of it. So I know I'll get there. I just have to keep using it even when fall and winter roll around. I do not want it to be in another year of project panning. I've had that, I want to say, in the last, I'd have to go add back, but I want to say I've had it in the last 2 project pans. If not, maybe I did add it in last year. I can't remember. But for lips, I don't know I'm doing lips right now, but I am. But I'm going to take my Bite Beauty Gloss Day. This is like their lipstick. I love this stuff. And it's such a perfect color for a fall look. And you can honestly go super light with it like this. Like, I'm hardly putting any product on. And you can get more of a natural look, or you can really apply it on, like do this nice thick layer. I'd rather go lighter with that. And honestly, thinking about a roulette pan is anything that like I don't use up before the pan project is over. I think I will possibly roll into another project, but I'm doing like really good with my things, so I'm excited about that. Then I'm gonna take the gloss and put this on top. I love a glossy look, and this is actually like going pretty well. I'm more into panning this just because it is discontinued. So I want to get obviously discontinued makeup out of my collection, but it's from ColourPop and I'm sure they have like a similar gloss to this, if not one in their new Luxe line. So be sure to check that out. So now I'm going to use my highlighter. I'm like debating if I want to do bronzer today. Yeah, let's do bronzer then highlight. So I'm going to use the Tarte bronzer in Park Ave Princess. This is, I think this is like a matte one. It's not the like, it's not the super shimmery one. And I've been using bronzer. I panned one this year, but I haven't really been doing the whole bronzer thing. Something I want to do. But I do think if you like have a foundation, see, this foundation warms up on my skin. I do think if you have a foundation, I do think it just makes the makeup look good. And then I'm going to take the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlight, which is in my project pan, and I'm going to highlight with this. I always like to do, when I do bronzer, I like to do bronzer. Oh my god, I keep doing that where I'm like swirling around in there because like nothing's coming out. I think I need to figure out how to get that latticey thingy out so I can get more product out, because I have to really swirl and then I keep kicking off that, but I was able to clip it on the last time it fell off. And I'm going to try and blend this also into my inner corner a little bit just to get like a natural highlight there, but it's not going to be like anything too heavy, so that's nice. And then I put on my nose, kind of go in circular motions once I get to the tip. And I'm gonna update my project, my normal project pan in November, so like first week of November. And then I'm going to, I think I'm also gonna do that for my Tartelette Palette because I honestly don't really see much progress with it. But I might also show my Tartelette Palette in my 1 month on palette video for October, because yes, I want to continue doing those even though I do have a palette in my roulette video. Blush, I'm going to use this Deuce one, the Freematic Blush in Daydream. Recently got this in an Ipsy. I've used it, I think I might have used it in my last video I did. Here we go, I just split it and just blend it in my highlight. It just always gives a natural look, which we love that. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. So now I'm gonna finish off my eyes, and then I'm going to do like mascara and that kind of stuff off camera because it's kind of boring. Somebody's being rude driving down my street. We love that. So I'm gonna take Candle just on my finger, and I'm going to put this into my inner corners just to brighten them up a bit. And I'm gonna take it on my pinky and go kind of like on the outer part of my brows, and then I'm going to blend it in. I'm also going to take a little bit of Sunrise and also blend that. That's a very light lackluster color, but I really like it. And then honestly, sometimes I'll like go above, which I don't want to really today because I do have like just little spots on my forehead, so. But sometimes I'll like go like right to where I don't have them. But yeah, I liked using that palette again, and then I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do for my mascara. Okay, so I might honestly try the Tarte brow thing today, and then also use my Essence Make Me Brow per usual. And then for mascara, I'm going to use my Tarte Big Ego, which has been my fave. And then I might also mix a little bit of my Bare Mineral Strength and Lengthen with that. And so I'm going to go do all that, and then I'll come back with the finished look. Okay, so this is my finished look. I love how it turned out. I love it. I just love it so much. It's very fall-esque. I mean, obviously this is my face, but it's just like a Katie look. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little fall get ready with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know any fall videos you want to see, any videos you want to see coming up. I'm definitely be filming obviously a lot per usual, but let me know what you want to see next down below. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell, all that kind of fun stuff. And I hope you're having a great day, night, whenever you happen to be watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.